Hey Andrew, so this is my third time doing this because of my computer geeking out, so I might go a little faster than I was the first two times, but I'm not going to go that fast. We're learning the G major scale the whole way in 7 different fingerings. The second fingering we're learning is called 1 because it starts on the first degree of the scale. So this first thing that's available to us on the fretboard is called number 7, as in it's Locrian, 7 Locrian. So we've got like the note we rarely play except as a roll, the one that you've been doing forever. And there's where the root is. And just like, you could say, how will I play this in B? You'd be like, shit, just like that. All of the other ones go like that. They're just not always middle finger on the bass string. So then we get to number 1, which is one of the fingerings that you weren't playing. And this is between Locrian and Dorian. So, yeah, it's a reach back one. And you need your thumb to be in dead classical position, otherwise you get into this thing where it feels like our middle fingers are attached to our other, so really spread out like a motherfucker, like you're playing anyway. 3, 5, 7, reach, 3, 5, 7, reach, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, middle, pinky, reach, 5, 7. We're always going to do the same thing on our bass strings in these fingerings. Okay, so next we get to fingering number 3, Phrygian, and fingering number 2, Dorian. And here's where the root is. So if we wanted to make the scale sound like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, we just play G, and then you get the pattern. And that's how we're going to do it. This thing, whereas it came up in our previous fingering, so we already know how to do that. And we're going to do it with double indexes to keep us in more of a rock and roll place, but mostly so we know both options. While we're at it, going back to the first fingering that we learned, just notice how that is right on top. Alright, cool. Now we're on our third fingering. We're starting on the 3rd, but we're going to go, here's G. 10th fret A string, G. G, 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 G. You can forget any other note name except that this is G. Okay? Awesome. So, yeah, it's so we're going to go play and point. So our last one, 2 frets back, or octave, either way. This one goes. And there it is. So there's where the root is. Pinky on that string, like when you play this chord. Now throw your middle finger on that same note, and that will get you in position to play our Lydian fingering, number 4, as it starts on the 4th, which is going to go reach, 10, 12, 9, do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti. Just did that because it's got that same shape that's in the other one. Yeah, so. And this is right on top of our behind the box. I'm just getting some general, but here also it's right on top of this, more importantly. There's the G chord. That's where we are in the world. Just get reference. While we're at it, Mixolydian number 5 is also an index reach one. The 3 bass strings all go the pain in the ass fingering. There's the root. And then it finishes up kind of awkwardly too, but that's what it is. This particular fingering, number 5, Mixolydian, is not as useful as some of the other ones, so you start doing it a little differently, but it is. Mixolydian is a very useful mode in rock and stuff. Last one, number 6, starts on the 6th, minor. So we're going to go index ring again like we're in a blues box and reach with our pinky ones, and the rest of it's all comfortably here, and because it's the one that's right on top of our number 1 pentatonic box, so we just want it to be like comfortable yuck rather than going like this. So also that note you're going to omit a lot because it's the 7th. It's the biggest clinker we got, so you're going to think of it, and there's where your root is, pinky on the bass string. And this is on top of our pentatonic number 1 box, which would then put us in pentatonic 2, right back to number 7, the finger we started with. Alright, randomize to memorize. And this is G.